One day she is warm, responsive, happy to see you. She texts back quickly, she laughs easily, she makes you feel like you are exactly where you are supposed to be. And then something shifts. She goes quiet, the messages slow down. She's still there, but somehow she is not there. And you have no idea what changed because she has not told you and she will not tell you. And if you ask her directly, she will smile and say everything is fine. It is not fine, but you will not find out what it is from her mouth. This is one of the most disorienting experiences a foreign man can have with a Thai woman, and it happens constantly. Not because Thai women are cold by nature, not because they are playing games in the way that word is usually meant, but because of something much deeper, something rooted in the way Thai culture handles emotion, conflict, and the very idea of what it means to communicate. If you do not understand the cultural machinery behind it, you will keep experiencing this as rejection and confusion. Once you understand it, you will know exactly what is happening and exactly what to do. Before we get into this, make sure you subscribe so you do not miss any of these videos. This is exactly the kind of content most people never talk about. The first thing you need to understand is that Thai women do not process conflict the way Western women do. In most Western relationships, when something is wrong, there is at least a cultural expectation that it will eventually be said out loud. Maybe not immediately, maybe not calmly, but eventually the problem gets named. Thai culture works almost completely differently. Direct confrontation is not just uncomfortable in Thailand, it is genuinely seen as rude, as a failure of social grace, as something that damages the relationship rather than repairing it. Kreng runs so deep that even when a Thai woman is hurt, even when she is angry, even when something you did genuinely upset her, her first instinct is not to tell you. Her first instinct is to manage her own feelings quietly and protect the surface of the relationship from visible damage. So she does not pull away to punish you. She pulls away because pulling away is the only tool she has that does not require her to do something that feels, to her, deeply wrong. Going cold is not aggression, it is self-protection dressed as distance. The second thing you need to understand is the role of saving face, which Thai people call rokna. When something happens that makes a Thai woman feel embarrassed, disrespected, or publicly diminished, even in a small way, even something you did not intend, she will not react in the moment. She will smile. She will let it pass. She will seem completely fine. But inside, something has been registered, something has been filed, and later, sometimes hours later, sometimes days later, the distance arrives. Foreign men are often blindsided by this because the gap between the event and the reaction is so wide that they cannot connect the two. You said something at dinner last Tuesday that landed wrong. She seemed fine. She was not fine. And now it is Friday and she has gone quiet, and you are replaying your entire week trying to figure out what happened and coming up empty. This is the saving face gap. The public moment was managed perfectly. The private consequence arrived later, quietly, without announcement. The third reason Thai women go cold is something that is harder to talk about but important to understand. Sometimes she is not reacting to something you did at all. She is reacting to pressure from her own world, family expectations, money stress, obligations she cannot talk to you about, gossip from people in her community about the two of you, a comment from her mother about the foreigner she is spending time with, a complication at work, or simply something heavy inside her own head that has nothing to do with you, but that she cannot share, because sharing it would require a level of vulnerability she has not yet decided you have earned. Thai women are often the emotional center of gravity for everyone around them. They absorb their mother's anxiety, they manage their siblings' problems, they hold space for their friends while quietly carrying their own weight. The performance of being fine, of being warm, of being the person who holds everything together without complaint, It takes enormous energy. And sometimes that energy simply runs out. When it does, the warmth goes with it, not because she no longer feels it, but because she has nothing left to give right now. Foreign men almost always make this about themselves. They read the distance as a verdict on the relationship. Often it is not a verdict at all. It is a woman who is exhausted and has nowhere safe to put it yet, and who does not yet trust that you are the kind of man she can be honestly tired in front of. The fourth reason is one that is specific to relationships between Thai women and foreign men, and it is the one that causes the most long-term damage when it goes unrecognized. She tested you. Something happened. A moment where you could have shown patience, generosity, cultural understanding, emotional steadiness, and you failed the test. Maybe you got frustrated about something that seemed minor to you. Maybe you pushed for a direct answer when she was not ready to give one. Maybe you spent money in a way that showed you were keeping score. Maybe you said something dismissive about her family obligations. In that moment, something shifted in her internal calculation about who you are and whether you are someone she can trust with her real life. She did not tell you that you failed. She never will. The distance is the answer. In Thai culture, a woman does not sit a man down and explain his shortcomings to him. That would be confrontational, it would be face-damaging for both of you, and it would require a directness that simply is not part of how she operates. Instead, she gets quiet. She creates space. She waits to see what you do with it, and what you do with it is itself another test. Now, here is the part that most foreign men get completely wrong. When a Thai woman goes cold, the instinct is to push, to text more, to ask what is wrong, to demand an explanation, to try to fix it through sheer persistence. This is almost always the wrong move. Pushing for directness when she is not ready to be direct does not open the conversation. It closes it. It tells her that you cannot sit with discomfort, that you need her to manage your anxiety even while she is dealing with her own, that you are making her withdraw about yourself rather than giving her space to come back. The men who handle this well are the ones who can stay warm without being clingy, who can give space without disappearing entirely, who can send one message that says, "I am here," whenever you are ready, without following it with 12 more. That combination, warmth and patience held together at the same time, is genuinely rare. And to a Thai woman who has spent her whole life managing other people's emotional needs, a man who can hold his own discomfort quietly is extraordinarily attractive. What she is waiting for when she goes cold is evidence. Evidence that you are not going to fall apart. Evidence that you understand that not everything needs to be named and resolved immediately. Evidence that you can be steady when things are not clean or simple or comfortable. Thai women have usually spent years, sometimes their whole adult lives, being the stable one, the one who keeps the surface smooth, the one who absorbs tension quietly, so other people do not have to feel it. She has been doing this since she was young. It is exhausting and it is invisible, and almost no one in her life has ever acknowledged it. What she dreams of, even if she has never put it into words, is a man who does not add to that weight. A man who can sit in silence without filling it with his own anxiety. A man who can be quiet when quiet is what is needed. A man who trusts her enough to let her come back on her own terms without turning her absence into a crisis. If what I have said so far has already changed how you see things, subscribe to the channel. There is a lot more where this came from. There is one more thing that needs to be said, and it is the most important of all. Sometimes a Thai woman goes cold because she is done. Not because she needs space, not because she is processing something, not because she is testing you, but because she has made a quiet and final decision that this is not going where she needs it to go. And she will not tell you that either. She will fade. She will become less available, less warm, less present, until the relationship simply dissolves without a formal ending. This is not cruelty. In Thai culture, this is actually considered the kind way. No dramatic confrontation, no painful conversation, no public falling apart. Just a gradual return to distance, handled so gently that both people can walk away with their dignity intact. The hardest part for foreign men is that this kind of ending looks exactly the same as all the other kinds of going cold, the kind that is temporary, the kind that just needs patience, the kind that is about something else entirely. There is no reliable way to tell them apart from the outside. The only thing you can do is be the kind of man she wants to come back to. Be steady, be patient, be genuinely interested in her as a person. Give her space without giving up. And trust that a woman who has chosen to be with you once and who is given real reason to stay will find her way back. The ones who never come back were already telling you something. And that is okay too. Not every distance is a door, some of them are walls. Learning to tell the difference slowly, with experience and with genuine respect for how Thai women actually work. That is the whole